This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just
Message to Graeme Kenna.
To hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello Mr. Kenna, it's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself a daily message, asking you to engage with me to let me know where my brother is, so I know what kind of condition you're holding him under. This is simply ridiculous. That is now been, I like to remind you that it's now been exactly 4 months to the day. 4 months to the day that you kidnapped my brother and are holding him hostage and at ransom against his will. You kidnapped him on the 8th of, or you instructed him to be kidnapped on the 8th of August 2023. And now it's the 8th of December 2023. For a period of 4 months, you're holding him unlawfully detained in your care and custody without any legal framework in place, or whilst peddling a bunch of lies. I believe that you have not managed to secure your capacity assessment, which you're desperately trying to achieve, which you're desperately trying to create and collect from my brother in order to retrospectively justify all the villainous actions that you've taken over the years gone by. So I don't believe that you're gonna, and even if you do get a capacity assessment right now, it has no validity or value, because obviously it's only because you're holding him hostage like this that you're able to state now that he lacks mental capacity. He clearly does not lack mental capacity as defined in the Act, because he does not have a degenerative condition. He does not have a degenerative mental condition such as my mother may have had, which is dementia, which you fully exploited to the hills, didn't you? Saying that she's got dementia, she lacks capacity, and therefore we are going to take charge of the situation. The reality today is that no, my brother does not lack mental capacity as defined in law. But then the law is anything that you make it to be and wherever you want it to be, because you were trying to say that I lack mental capacity when the reality was that I was trying to expose your fraud and corruption by buying off the judges. I do remind you that in 2021, when my mother was still alive, you were working with my solicitor, Burke Niazi solicitors, Michael Barrett of Burke Niazi solicitors. Clearly you were giving him instructions in order to state that I lack mental capacity, so you could achieve your objectives, which only resulted in my mother dying. So what's happened about my mother dying now? You took charge of the situation. She's ended up dying, and now everybody's looking the other way, and you were commissioning the services of your council tenant and my nefarious sibling Shida to take charge of the situation. That's all fallen apart now, hasn't it? That's all fallen apart, and my mother's ended up dying, and there's no consequences now. No consequences to you, just more lies to be peddled. Now you're holding my brother unlawfully like this. All I'm asking you is simply to tell me where my brother is and what kind of conditions you're holding him under. But most importantly, just tell me what legal framework you've used in order to hold him like this, detained for a period of 4 months without, in clear deprivation of his liberties. There's no legal framework in place. You came down with a specific instruction, with the specific instructions and objectives to kidnap my brother and hold him at ransom like this, to cover up your own failures. And now, for several months later, you do not know what to do. Where's the neglect come from? You're holding on to all his money, saying that I'm trying to steal all his money. You've got all his money for over £120,000 that you're not giving us. This is all simply shambolics on your part that you have done this, and now you continue to give me the silent treatment, hoping to antagonize me by refusing to engage with me, by refusing to be open and transparent, and obviously respecting both me and my brother's human rights, and violating our privacy and dignity while stealing from us, and whilst at the same time saving substantial cost to yourself. This is completely ridiculous and unprecedented that you're doing this to us. You've clearly financially made some gain, haven't you? You've made substantial financial savings and gain by plundering from our money, by unlawfully carrying out activities like this, by buying off the judges and the judiciary in order for you to keep your narrative and perspective going. This is completely ridiculous, Mr. Kenna. I'm leaving you daily messages, as you know. I'm publicizing them as well. There's nothing you can do about it, because I'm the one that's looking to engage with you, while you look to lie and cheat and manipulate the situation so you as the local authority look good, and whilst looking to frustrate me and target and victimize me. This is completely unacceptable, Mr. Kenna. I urge you once again to contact me. Thank you very much.